before. Should have started fresh, no more. If I go live tonight, I get 180 subscribers and leave out of 25 with 1,000 subscribers. That'll be fine. I wonder what the record is for subscribers on the stream. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. Now, pick. Nice to pick in your comb and your barber side, barbers. Make sure you clean. Sanitary. Sanitary. All means. Universal solving up in there. So when I go to pick it, I have 3 times resistance. After here stretch. The sponge and curl up. This is the act like. So. Put those in the air and nice and smooth. Sir. No, hold. You can hold. No. Hold it. If you hold the phone, it's supposed to hold it up like this. There you go. If you hold it down, you just hold it down. How the family? Everybody good? Yeah. What's good, YouTube? New Year's Eve. Get my man's fresh. Up at Advanced Studios LLC. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by midnight. I think I'm at 820 right now. I need 180 subscribers. We can do it. I'm trying to hit 500,000 views. I think I'm at 470,000 views. We can do it. We'll be live tonight too. And New Year later on. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribing. To your man DripMoor, appreciate it. We're gonna do a drop. We're gonna do a blowout tape on my man right here, tape a fade. Curl up the top. And right. It's upcoming new year. Sir. Wipe off the excess spray. What you doing now? You chilling at the crib or you going out?
Chilling at the house.
Okay. True. I got fireworks in the bus all tonight as well. Like, share, subscribe. I appreciate y'all, man. Liking, sharing, subscribing. Appreciate it. Moorish people always have freedom, brother. They know Coco is amazing. And actually, the answer to that question, they don't. They actually don't. Because when you subscribe to something that your ancestors art, and somebody has a copyright on, you are not free. You only could be who your ancestors were. So to answer your question, they know Coco is amazing. To answer your question, they're not. They're not free right now. Just to answer your question. He said, wait, how? Look at the atrocities and the things that's going on with dark-skinned people. The quiz, I have a quiz for you. They know Coco. What's the color of my shirt and what's the color of my arm? I'm about to give you a quick lesson. So you can start thinking for yourself and figuring things out. I need to know that in the chat, y'all type in what's the color of my cape, what's the color of this barber shirt, and what's the color of my skin. I need to type that in the chat. Very important. I know it sounds trivial, and you might think it's easy, but it's actually not. because it's going to let you know where your mind frame is at and how you think. So once again in the chat, everybody that can see me on YouTube, let me know what's the color of your man. See his skin color and my skin? What's the color of our skin and what's the color of my shirt? This is going to answer your question, or not your question, your statement that you made in regards to a statement that you made. Okay, there you go. Now you're talking correct. You talk about you half Nigerian, half Native American. I don't know about the half part. You are who your mother is. You came out your mother's womb. There you go. You see how you spoke with your nationality? That's how you lead. That's how you lead. Right there. Look up the word native as well. Native this means that you were born on the land. You're native to the land. It doesn't mean original, aboriginal. Totally two different things. Like me and this brother right here, we are Americans. We are true Americans by definition in the dictionary. So you don't have to subscribe to a color knowing that you are the true American. That's it. No, don't put nothing in front of it. All you gotta do, look at the dictionary right now and tell me what the definition of American is. And when you read it, it's going to describe me and him. Because it's going to say the original copper color people, which is the skin color of me and my brother right here in the chair. Copper colored. Those are Americans. That's it. That's the only definition of America. Everybody else, they come from a different country. They're either European American, see, is their nationality first, and where they live at second. So if they're Italian American, German American, French American, Russian American. But because you were born here, it doesn't make you American. What makes you American is your bloodline, and you have to have some sort of semblance of the definition of American. Meaning you have to have copper colored skin. Period. That's from the dictionary. That's not an opinion. That's not me, my feelings. That's not me, making it up. That's just what it is. True Americans look one way. Now, there are people calling themselves Americans trying to take my birthright and take other people's birthright, but they're not American. They come from a different country. You feel me? So, like I said, they come from Germany. They're German. Because if your parents have one nationality and you come from them, it doesn't matter that you're born in America. If both of your parents are German, you're German. It's just that you're German American. Where you're from comes next. Comes second. But your nationality is wherever your parents are originally from. You don't become a nationality because you're just born in another country. So just to give you an example, if me and this brother right here in the chair, if our parents just happen to go to China, and then my mother decided to have me and this brother right here, and his mother decided to have the baby in China, it doesn't make us Chinese, does it? It's just that you were born in a Chinese hospital, right? You feel me? Or what? What do we do? Do you become Chinese if your mother and your father goes to China, lives there, and just so happens she gets pregnant in China and have you? Does that make you Chinese? No. You still gonna be who you are, right? Yeah. Which is, there you go. So that same premise goes for everybody else that comes to our country. You can't come to our country, have a baby here, and now you just become us because you have a baby. It doesn't work like that. I can't go to Russia and become Russian because my mother decided to have a baby in Russia. It doesn't work like that. If you take two Americans and go to the moon, you're not going to be Moonanese, bro. You're going to be American. So you don't have to be born on American soil to become American. You are American, or your whatever your nationality is through your mother's womb. You know, you are from what you were made from. So if your mother's American, yeah. The woman represents the womb. That's her womb. She represents like the earth. So wherever that baby was planted at, you know, a bloodline and DNA. This is the only country where, yeah, but don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Nah, it wasn't no slavery back then. No, it wasn't. No. You gotta do some more reading. You gotta go to the Library of Congress and do some more reading. Go to the libraryofcongress.com and you can find out about the history of this country. Because there was plenty. The first people that were in slavery were modern Europeans. It wasn't quote unquote what you say as black people. We were not black people. We're not. We already had that lesson. I told you. Look at my skin and look at yours. What does it look like? There you go. So you can't call somebody something that they're not. And if you read the Bible, if you're a Christian or if you're religious, there's nowhere in the Bible that describes you as a black person. God didn't say, let me make black people. No, he did not. Ever, ever. Because that wouldn't make any sense. And why would I be a creator and then make something and just name it after a color, which is not even a color. That's another thing. That's why the dictionary is so useful. Use your smartphone for smart things. Actually, black is without color. Black isn't a color. You know what colors? You know what things are colors? Colors are blue, orange, green, yellow. Those are colors. Black is without color. It's in the dictionary. Just go ahead and look at it. I ain't making it up. Black doesn't have any color. You see? A lot of people have been duped. Black and white in this country is used as a status. It's not your nationality. It's not who you are. It's been placed on you. Because if you don't know no better, you accept it not knowing yourself. If you want to describe yourself, you first have to refer to your nationality. And you get that from your mother and your father. So my clippers are black. My gloves are black. Okay? Anybody with common sense can see. My hair might be black. Even my hat might be black. Well, my skin is brown. So how can I call you black when you don't even fit the description? Unless you're colorblind. I don't know. You feel me? So there's people here who have intelligence. They know they're not a color. Just like I wouldn't call a European person white. Never. Because they're not. It's a status. White is reserved for the home team, and black is reserved for the away team. It's like in sports. The team that's home, if you notice, they normally wear a white jersey. And the team that's away, they wear a what? A colored jersey. This is why there's a misnomer when they, back in the days, to call us colored people and all that. They used to do that to try to separate you from your home, which is here, North America. Because if I have you thinking you're not from here, you're not going to want to stay here, or you're going to always want to run away from here. And then while you're running away or hating on your own home because you got tricked through false education and lies that you're not from here, you're going to run away, and then all the people that know that this is the land of milk and honey, you see they coming here. You see a whole bunch of Hindustani people, all these other people from other countries. Why they keep coming here then? Why they don't stay in their own country, in Russia, China, or wherever? Why all these people come to your country? Why they always want to copy American culture? They want to dance like you, get their hair cut like you. You see? All we got to use is a little bit of common sense, and we can figure this thing out. It's easy. Yeah, you colorblind. I'm sure you are colorblind. You only see white and black. That's unfortunate for you. That's very unfortunate. But your creator didn't make white and black people. Sorry. He made humans. And hue, if you break down the word human, hue means a color. A hue is a description of a color. It's a hue. Man is a species. It's not a male. It's male and female together. It's a species. It's a description for a species. It's like when you say lion. Lion could be male or female. Man is a species. Male and female are the different types of species within that as well. Use a dictionary. So if you only can see white and black, I challenge you to read a dictionary. Get an unabridged dictionary. Look up the word American. Read the definition. Look up the word black in an unabridged dictionary. Look up the definition. Look up the word free white person in the law dictionary. Look it up. Go in the library. If you don't got one, librarycongress.com. That's the biggest library in North America. Don't just use your smartphones to type emojis and get into chats. Use a smartphone to become intelligent, so you can know these things. And now that I'm giving you this information, in 2026 coming, that's something that you need to look into. But then ask yourself, why do they call these people black when all of them are brown? You gotta ask yourself that question. It's a very important question. My color of my car is carbon black. That's what they call it in BMW. When I look at it, it's actually a dark blue. But the description, carbon black, comes from carbon ink used on paperwork back in the days when we used to print out receipts and using typewriters and such for machines. So they just use the description for my car, but the actual color is like a dark blue. So you gotta understand what a description is and what a noun is, which is what it actually is. So you could describe something, you could say, yeah, that's a black person, but it has to be an accurate description. They literally have to be the color of this cape or the color of my shirt. If they're not that color, then you can't call that person that. Because you're actually disrespecting that person. But most people don't know this, or they know it, and they accepted the quote-unquote slave brand. Yes, they just accepted it. It doesn't mean if somebody call you something, or if your mother call you something, or your father, or whoever, all your friends, your school teachers, whatever. It doesn't matter what nobody call you. But now if you accept it, that's the problem. So if somebody calls you a freaking asshole, and you don't correct them and tell them like, bro, I'm not no asshole. And everybody's gonna call you an asshole. Because you accepted it. This is what's going on today. You know, compromise for the dollar. Some people, they want to get quote unquote money, which is fiat, which is not money. They want to get some paper. They want to get debt notes. But that's what it says. Top of that dollar. It's Federal Reserve note. A note is debt. Words are very important, people. We gotta open up some dictionaries on our phones and do our due diligence so we can speak properly and think properly and do better. You can't do better than, for an example, like the word kid and the word child. What would I describe younger children that I brought to the world? Would I call them kids or would I call them children? Most people, when you grow up, you got indoctrinated to say, oh yeah, that kid or the kids. And a kid is what? An animal, isn't it? A kid is what? A baby goat? You see? So what are you really calling it? So, oh, it's just slang, oh, it's just something we say. No. If it's something we say, that means I can call you whatever. I can call you a dickhead. I can call you an asshole, whatever. I can call you a negative term. And you should be fine with it. You'll get offended though, right? Well, yeah, of course. You don't want nobody calling you out your name. So why do we accept them other terms when people call us out our name? Why do we accept it? I don't want nobody calling my children kids if they're not animals. Call them children. That's what they are. See? Simple. But the thing is, if everybody's doing something and we think it's cool, oh, it's fine. The kids are the kids. What? No. I don't have kids. I don't have animals. I have human beings that I'm raising. You say, oh man, it don't matter. It does matter. Like when your mom gives you a name, I don't respond to the text and call you Tommy. Right? When I respond to the text, I say, my name is Bruce and his name is Aaron. I say Aaron. I text him like, yo, Aaron, blah, 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 blah. I just don't start calling him Leroy, just out the blue, because his name is not Leroy. I gotta his moms and pops named him Aaron. See what I'm getting at now? You're not going to get your respect if you're not even your proper person. And it's not you're not even really getting respect from people. You need respect for yourself. You need to know who you are, and you need to know how to speak properly. Because if you talk in these terms like kid, black, and all these other terms, person knows, they're going to judge you. They already know. Like, okay, they don't know. They don't know no better. And then you become a ward of the state. You become property. You don't know no better. Now, as full-grown adults with smartphones, we're paying all this money per month for the cell phone service. We should know that our children are not kids. We should know that. You should know what a kid is. And it should offend you if somebody calls your children kids. You should be okay with calling your child an animal. That shouldn't be cool. But of course society has made it the norm because everybody does that. But you can check people and let them know. They can know by your aura and the way you move and the way you talk, intelligent people will come correct. But if you stay in that low vibrational, call yourself anything for $1, then you're going to get treated appropriately. That's why to answer your question, you came on a live and you said you're glad that black people are free. Black people are not free. It's not because they're dark skinned. Black people are not free because of the statement that you stated. You said black people. Black people are property. Now, if you're an American and you got a nationality, now you got laws that protect you. You have the Constitution. The Constitution protects human beings. A black person is not considered a human being. There isn't any black people on this earth. Not one. There are people with nationalities. So don't skip over who you are just to fit in a group or to be quote unquote cool. Find out who you are, talk to your grandmother, she'll tell you, oh, we got some of this in our family, this in our family, and this and this and this. And you'll find out. Talk to the elders in your family. And you'll find out who you are. You're definitely not black. There's not a black person on this earth. Period. They got tricked into calling themselves that. Back in the days, in the 60s, the people used to fight if you called them black. And what happens is a lot of people got incentives to call themselves something that they're not. Incentives meaning money. So they get this money, and then they teach generation after generation that they're black, like my clipper. And my clipper is black, and my skin is brown. My clipper is black, skin is brown. Clipper is black, brown. Black, copper colored. There's nothing black about me. I don't want to be lacking. Take the word, break down the word black. Be lack. Spell it. B-L-A-C-K. Be lacking. You don't want to be lacking. You don't want to be lacking out here. You definitely don't want to be lacking. Especially clearly I can see. I'm not colorblind. So unfortunately, if you're colorblind, that's on you. Me, I'm not. I'm not blind. I'm not ignorant. I'm not going to make an excuse to why I do something that doesn't make any sense. My skin is clearly brown. My skin and my hair is clearly black. So I got to go with the obvious. And even if I don't know what I know, you have to ask yourself questions. And if you believe you're black, you got to ask yourself, why am I black? Why do they call me black? Where does that come from? This is where you got to know your history. And it's easy now. There's no excuse now. You got that phone in your hand. You got the library around the corner from your house. It takes 5 minutes. If you're European, you're not white. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. You're not. I know a lot of y'all think that. A lot of y'all been taught that. And y'all want to believe that. But don't leave your nationality of being Irish, Italian, German, French. Don't leave that. Don't leave that for a quote-unquote benefit of you being white, because there's no benefit in it. Because you're claiming to be something that you're not. It means you're lying. Love, truth, Peace, justice, and freedom. Always gotta be truthful with self, man. Don't lie to self for benefit. You find out you have a lot of Moorish history. We are Moors. That's where the word American comes from. Amer, American, Amer. Look up the word Amer. Look it up. 2 seconds on your smartphone. You can get smarter. 2 seconds on your smartphone. The truth is not hidden no more. It's out in the open. Right in front of you. That's why in most cases, no, I'm gonna give you another example. When you watch the Olympics, if you ever watched the Olympics, what do they call the people who represent the United States of America? What do they call them? They call them Americans when they're on the TV. They don't be like, well, the black American is playing basketball and the white American is swimming. They don't say that, if you notice that. They just say Americans. There's a reason why they do that. Yup. There's a reason why they do that. When you go overseas, you represent America, they don't be like, oh, black American. They don't say all that. They just call you American, and that's what you are. They know how to read. They have dictionaries. You clearly have copper colored skin. They see you. You're right in front of their face. They watch the NBA and they watch basketball. They watch you all the time. They know who you are. You have a great, vast history in their countries too, all over this planet. It's about to be 20, 30 people. We gotta stop using these slave titles, slave brands. Let's stop it. There's no excuse. I want Apple 17, Apple 25. They're still doing the same shit. You talk about you upgrading and you got the new phone, they got the same mindset. You ain't learn nothing new and you still talking like you in 19 or 1845 or something. $14.92. That's when you became black. And the Columbus shit popped off. They called you black or more, and they took off the more. Because they don't want you to remember your bad history. And they just start calling you black. So most of us accepted it because what? Because you get a check, got a house, got a car, got children in college, and you got bills to pay. So most people are compromised. In order for you to keep that check coming, you got to keep on with the misnomer, which is the black thing. The black thing keeps you foreign to this land. The Moorish thing keeps you original to this land. And you have a claim. There is no black country on this planet. So if you say that you black, tell what's the original country you come from. And I'll give you your nationality. Somebody not gonna do it?
No, I don't think so.
I think so. Got no nationality over here. Got you. Yes, sir. Common sense. Got no nationality over here.
The other had to bite all the way.
Oh man, your hand is freezing. What the hell I touch your damn hand for? Man, it's super cold.
Always looking at live. I see you gonna be done.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's technology for you.
Those lives getting more views like this.
Yeah, man. I want to get 180 subscribers tonight so I can hit 1,000. Yeah, I might hit that shit. 'Cause I'm gonna go live tonight for Christmas New Year. You never know. Shit, I went live on Christmas. I'm crazy. I had like 1,200 views that morning.
Christmas?
This that
Yeah,
morning.
you know everybody, it's Christmas too.
Oh yeah, everybody was on that shit. They was like, oh, you got that, this. Yeah, it went crazy. So, we'll go live tonight.
Oh yeah, tonight. I was asking what we offer, or what they offer to do out there. It's like everybody got their own plans pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Like one of our partners is going to Airbnb. Two other ones they going to Orlando, Airbnb. Three, four of them. I don't know what the hell I'm saying about them. They going to RivWalk. The other one, he's from like Boston to RivWalk. That's what RivWalk is. It's like, you know what be happening on RivWalk for New Year's Day.
Bro, it's gonna be freezing tonight. That's what's gonna happen. I don't know if it's gonna be freezing. I ain't trying to do all that.
They be trying to do too much for New Year's. It's too cold to be going out.
Yeah. If you on the riverwalk, you need to be down on a boat. You feel me? You supposed to be over there for a reason. I've been over there. I did a little river walk, whatever. It gets corny when you don't have a boat. If you go on the river, it should be for a reason.
Yeah, road walking somewhere I have to go is like, I'm with like a female that I'll really like.
Right, exactly. I mean, there's some other restaurants around there, whatever, too. That's gonna be popping. And we charge some extra money tonight, too. New Year's, they always charge extra to get in different spots. Man, prepared for that. YouTube, you want to show this lunch dash.
You know, the Uber from here to Orlando, because I was looking, the Uber from here to Orlando was like only $79 for a week. I was like, dang, I could get one there and back if I really wanted to, but
That's a tank of gas in my car.
I was like, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, I would.
Because like, we already told him too, like nobody can go all the way to Orlando.
Not tonight.
Well, and then some of us don't even go to RivWalk because it gets too cold too. I'm just trying to chill. Like, you know, probably gonna stay up with my mama, go to the New Year's countdown with her or whatever.
Bring that shit in safe. Turn up some music or something. That's how I do it. When I was younger, in my 20s, I used to go to house parties and all that shit. But, different age. But when I was like your age, I was just stay local with my family. Well, I was concerned with when I was your age, where the food at. I got food in my house. That's where I want to be. Now, I know if I go outside, money gonna get spent.
What? That's how it feels.
That's the thing, yeah. Remember what we talk about. Your focus right now on the 26 is stacking that money.
Oh yeah, it's still getting there. It's still
Mhm.
going on. Back, like before I started, I would have had to do pay those $70. I would have to even have $70 to go nowhere.
That's
Now
what I'm
I
saying.
can get there and
That's what I'm saying. It's literally, you can think about doing whatever you want to do.
And that's a little ain't number pocket change to me step like y'all.
Yeah. It's good having options like that.
It's like when you start having money and you can really like you realize that like dang, me having this money really letting me do what I want to do, it's gonna really like make you want to get
More money. There you go. See? I hope y'all heard that, YouTube. That's young knowledge right there. Drop that. Boom. I wish I had a bomb to press the button and go. That shit was a bar right there. That's what I want to hear. That's intelligent talk right there. True intelligent talk. My man is crazy young.
But I'm finna finally turn 16.
Yeah, but your brain is turning 40. See how that work? You ain't 16 for real, for real. This is your body. Your mind and your intelligence and your maturity. Different.
I be feeling like 16 and 17 was like the golden age.
Oh yeah, bro. When I was 16, 17, I could jump off the roof, bro. I was just bouncy. Football, basketball, the whole lot of everything. Yeah. I catch it maybe at maybe 16, 17. Boy, oh boy, I'll be getting y'all in trouble. I'll be turning y'all up. That's all I gotta say. I'll be turning y'all way up.
Give me a warning. I'll give you a chair. I'll pull this hole so you see the hair. It's a sight to see.
He says it's like to see. You about to drop a gem? You about to drop a surprise on us or something?
The free flow is not looking how they supposed to be looking.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really because I'm in like.
That's why you're here though. We gotta get it right. That's why you're here.
It's getting there though, cause I've been sleeping with this on.
Mm-hmm. I see that. Yeah, that's what I want you.
This right here, like.
Mm-hmm.
So.
That's exactly what I wanted you to have.
I want people was telling me to get a barn, but I don't want to get a barn.
Get a what?
A barn.
Oh, okay.
I was like,
I think the bun era is gone. you remember when everybody was at them buns, right?
huh?
You remember that shit when everybody used to, when that style came out? That was like overtime. Yeah, the bun. They guys just put their hair up in the bun or whatever.
Oh yeah.
It was like a little style with that.
But, like a ponytail.
Yeah, I don't suggest it.
I couldn't do it.
If you have to and your hair is dumb long, that's one thing. But if you just growing your hair just to do that, I don't suggest you do that.
Right, like. Oh.
A little bit more juice. Not there. Next up, twist this up. It's the last cut for the 25, so it gotta be fire. Okay. Let's see. Ah, I see. Got him. Real quick. Since both bottles is black, I gotta like spray it out real quick. Yeah. I put them in these bottles, and I'll be super soaking my clients with the alcohol, so made it misty. So. Sir. Sir, happy fiscal new year to y'all in the Chisnet. That's what I'll sponge on right now. So, 5 o'clock? Down
6:30.
6:30? Okay. Shit. I thought 5. Okay. So I'm sure 25 want to leave. 2025, like I'm out. Shit. 2025 want to be up out of here. This year went by stupid quick. Oh my God. Can't totally different. 2025. That shit had a turbo on that shit. You know what I mean? Huh? That. I like it like that. YouTube. Let's do a quick 360. My man's right here. Last cut on 25. Man. Sure. Do a quick 360. My man start his early. New fiscal new year. Get that 2026 money. You feel me? My man right here, he a stock trader, so he knows exactly what I'm talking about. I'm hanging around those young progressive cats. I'm hanging around those young bums. Period. No bums stay away from me, please. We're gonna do a quick 360. Let me just clean up underneath the goatee real quick. Alright. My young boy looking fresh. So we gotta hit him with that. Loose. Quick 360 YouTube. Get my man bounce up out of here. Detroit in the house. Sir. Wow. Look. This is how you know the barber's fire. See a little splash? What color my man hoodie got on? Yes, sir. Exactly. No lane barbers over here. All right, 360 time. Let's go. Let's get him. Okay. Got a little delay on my TV, but you don't see it. Yes, sir. Little taper. Yes, sir. Veer taper. Curl the mount. Yes, sir. I'll do that double entendre. With the TV in the background at the same time. Whew. There you go. Spin in the background at the same time. If your man DripMoor, you know what it is. Happy New Year, 25. We out of here. Peace. We be back on 2 minutes.